Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Dragon Mania Legends. So there is currently a sale on for the legendary Yin Yang dragon. So if we take a look at the Duchess's secret pack here, it says that we get the Yin Yang dragon, a legendary habitat, and some food for £26.99. So it's kind of an expensive pack, but at the same time he is a legendary, and legendaries cost a ton. And this is him here, and obviously we do have our Lantern Dragon that's a part of our main team, and this is like a kind of recolored version of him almost, but I don't have this dragon currently. And so I did want to ask you guys, do you think I should buy this dragon or not? Because I am I'm considering it, definitely considering it, but I'm not sure whether I should. So I'm actually going to set up a straw poll, which is basically just like a little poll thing that I can do, and it's just, should I buy the legendary Yin Yang dragon? Yay! Do it, or nay, it's too expensive. And I'm going to share this in the comment section of the video, so it will be posted there. So make sure you go and check it out and leave your vote, and maybe we'll have a new legendary, maybe we won't, but I want to see what you guys want me to do. Because it's important to me that, you know, if you guys don't want me to buy the guy, I won't do it for you. But the Yin Yang dragon is a legendary with 77 base damage that has the light and void elements. So he's actually kind of an interesting dragon overall. Obviously, I'm not a great fan of the void element, and this guy we probably won't use on our main team, obviously. But he'd basically just be added to the collection, which is why I'm kind of iffy about whether I actually want to buy him or not. So, again, I'm going to leave the decision in your hands. So again, go in the comments, go answer the straw poll. Well, I'll put it in the description and in the comments as well. But make sure you leave your vote there. So, hopefully that'll get you into the spirit of things for a bit. An hour and 35 minutes, that's like nothing. That's like useless. You know what? I'm not having any of that. I'm just going to speed that one up. Don't even care. I'm not having any short timers on my watch game. Don't you do this to me. But today we're just going to be doing some normal stuff because I haven't really had a regular video and 19 hours to wait now. Typical. Typical, of course. But we don't have a Dragon Race event ongoing at the moment, but we can still get our clan points, obviously. So we'll still try and do as many of these as we can. And, you know, collecting food, collecting gold, it's not a whole lot of effort out of our day to try and do it. And we do have another legendary dragon to finish hatching as well. The egg is in our hatchery, but I'm going to save that for next time because still got some plans for stuff I might do with that. But, you know, if we bought the Yin Yang as well, that'd be 2 legendaries in the span of like a couple of days, and that's kind of crazy. But I don't know, I'm just so iffy on the decision whether I want to spend a whole 26 quid or whatever it is just on a, just on the dragon. I don't know, and it's a dragon that I know I'm not going to use on my main team. So, again, I'm going to make you people make the decision. The last time I said this, everyone was like, yes, buy it, buy it, buy it. It's like, of course you're going to tell me to buy it because you're not the one having to spend the money on it. Ugh. Of course. All these crappy quests here, whatever. Game's being mean to us. We'll just do whatever then. And I have to say, this whole ruin chest opening thing is so much less like wow factory than it used to be. It used to be so quick and you used to be like, whoa, I can tell I got a blue chest, and now it's just kind of really boring. I'm not sure what I really think about it, to be honest with you. And since since the update, I haven't actually gotten a piece for the ruins yet, or a shard I should say, so I don't know what's going on there, but the game's been very rude to me. I don't appreciate it one bit. Come on, give me a shard! Oh. Okay, it's not letting me click anything. That was weird. Very weird indeed. Okay, game, if you want to be buggy like that, I mean, that's up to you. We can't feed up all of these dragons though, because we need level 29s. That's probably why it was bugging out, to be honest. But, you know, we'll ignore that. That didn't happen. Definitely didn't happen. Come on, at least give me a blue chest. See what I mean? Game's just messing with me today. No, just no shards anywhere. Oh, this feels bad. Feels very bad, man. And actually, we should go through our gifts first, see if we can get some pieces for the enchantress or anything like that. And plus, we do need some more portal gems because I have been spending them to try and get some gold for the island. But we haven't had a piece for the enchantress in a little while now, which is kind of annoying. And we'll help these guys here. You led my helper dragon into battle. Thank you, good sir. We've dropped down to below rank 500 in here, and our dragons keep getting replaced in the league for whatever reason. No clue as to why, but it's kind of annoying having to reselect these dragons every single time I plan on coming back in. So I'm not sure if there's been a change to the enchantment league, was just something to do with the algorithm or something, but kind of messing with me. And this one's our clay dragon. Even though his picture wasn't popping up, I could tell, because he's the only one that's only level 1 enchantment. But decisions. Do I buy him, do I not? Do I buy every dragon bundle ever? No. Just think, 26 quid, what could I buy with that? On a normal day at work, I'd spend like a maximum of £3 on food and drink. So, that's like 8 days worth, basically, that I could have just spent on food and drink that I'm just spending on a virtual dragon, to put it in perspective. And when I think about it like that, I'm like, yeah, maybe I definitely shouldn't spend my money on this thing. But at the same time, I mean, DML's getting me the money to buy the guy, so maybe I should just put it back in. Who knows? Again, it's your decision. You can dictate a portion of my life. For now, I am giving you the opportunity. How often do you get that in life, where you can just go, yeah, go and do it right now. Haha, get wrecked. I made you waste your money. Or, haha, I stopped you from wasting your money. Get destroyed. How many times in a day do you get that opportunity? I mean, it's not like I'm gonna say, what bank should I go with, or what retirement plan should I choose? It's not like I'm going to give you those kinds of decisions. I mean, that would be stupid. I'd end up like homeless on the streets, begging for my heroin fixings or something. So I'm not going to entrust you with quite that much. But, you know, you can decide my DML purchases every so often if you'd like. And I just remembered that the new Dragon of the Week is going to be the Astronaut. I know I did mention it this morning, obviously, in that video, but what do you think about the Astronaut as well? I mean, I'm super excited that we're getting a new dragon. I always am. Obviously, it's better than having the Pulsar again, or the Phoenix again, or the Mutant again. We had a couple of those recently. It's just like, oh, how many times have you been here? Like 4? I mean, in the span of like 2 years, that's only like twice a year, so that's still not very often. So I feel bad for even like contemplating complaining about that. But it's just like, ooh, new stuff, I want it, I want it. I know, I shouldn't be like that, but I am. What do you want me to do? I see new stuff, I want it. I see the new Blossom Dragon, I want it. Even though I know I can't have it, because for one, I just don't have the food available, and I'm still deciding what I'm going to be doing with my food and my gold, because I've just been spending all of my food on the Ruin Exploration Dragons and that, so I haven't really been saving up any for like my team or anything, and gold, I don't know, am I going to spend it on the new island? That's a whole 200 million straight that I'm going to be spending if I decide to. Just so many little decisions in the game that I'm not sure about. Maybe I should just make a straw poll for everything in this game. Like, I don't know. What legendary should I try and breed? What this thing should I choose? I don't know if you know me, I'm an extremely indecisive person. I'm one of those people where you go, what do you want to eat today? And I go, I don't know. It's like, would you like to drink? I don't know. And then it's like, okay, could you actually decide anything in your life? I don't know. That's literally me. That's all I ever do. So, you know, having you guys help me out be great. And I would definitely appreciate the assistance. And a ton of people, for whatever reason, keep saying, kick everyone out of your clan and let me in. And like, look guys, I get you want to be a part of the clan, but we do have like 3 or 4 people now that can allow people in and kick people out of the clan now. And it seems like the others are being a little bit more... Not a bad thing, they're just being a little bit more strict. Because, like, some of the people in the clan, they don't have any donations or anything, but I can see that they're still active players, so I was just like, whatever, leave them in. But it seems like the officers and Diane, the co-leader of the clan, or whoever it was that made some of the changes earlier. I don't mind the changes, I'm indifferent, honestly. I gave them the option to change stuff, so they're allowed to do so. But maybe the clan will start becoming a little bit more competitive if some of the changes do go ahead. So, you know, asking for me to add you now may be a little bit tougher if we're getting some more strenuous guidelines in. And we do have our purple chest. Energy! Oh! Oh, the game gave me energy. And it gave me some legendary. I don't care about the void, don't care about the fire. You know, those 6 energy materials right there. Game, you've made my day. Game, you've done it. You've actually done it. You've made me a happy girl. I don't think it's literally anywhere near enough, still, as you can see. But that's only another 12 away, and then we'll be able to upgrade him. Then obviously we still have level 4 to go as well. But we are making steady progress, and by that I mean progress is very, very slow and painful. And, not happy about it, but it is the way it is. And another thing I don't think I've really touched on recently is that obviously with this new gifting system we only click 1 button for every friend, and so a bunch of people have been saying, well, now that we only have the choice of 1 gift, can we now have a gift all button for our friends list? And, you know, it'd save the hassle of having to go through and do this every day and not have the stupid friendship points text get in the way whenever you're trying to click anything. But apparently one of the reasons why it wasn't implemented in the past, or may not have been, was to do with the fact that this server may not be able to process every single sent item at a time. So for instance, like, the servers can barely sometimes even take in from like 1,000 people that each of them are sending a gift to 1 person. So imagine if you had 1,000 people sending 200 gifts simultaneously to that many people. You can imagine that that would put a lot of strain on the DML servers, and maybe they're not strong enough to actually, I don't know, just take the load, if that makes sense. That could also sound very sexual, that's not what I meant, but just to put it in perspective, that may be one of the reasons, but it does make sense that now we could have a gift all button, because we don't have to choose between whether we send portal gems, gold, food, or whatever anymore. So, you know, if they're ever going to add it, now would probably be a good time to do it. Maybe for update 19 they will, because that's when the portal gem changes are actually coming into play. Obviously, we can't get any more than 200, but we can still have more than 200 in storage at the moment, but after the next update, they will all be removed. So maybe we will see a gift all button in the next update, but that is just me purely speculating, so don't take it as real. And please don't assume I work for Gameloft, because I don't, so it's not like I'm the one making the decisions here. I don't know what's going through their heads or anything like that. So, there we go. All of our gifts have been sent for today. Hope they enjoy them. And what other quests do we have just while we're here? Score perfect hits in battle. Well, you know, we can do that whenever. We've got a lot of blue fights here. Let's just do it anyway. Get some gold, get some food. Always good. All I need to do is remember, this is perfect hits. So don't just start clicking and spamming and then realize after you've done like 10 fights that, oh right, I was meant to be getting perfect hits. Which is what I always do, is what I always do on streams in particular. I just completely forget what I'm doing. Oh look, it's the astronaut! You know what, we're gonna have him next week. I guarantee. He may be a rare, and rares may hate me, and a lot of other players, but I will get my hands on his lovely scrumptious blonde hair. I don't know why he has blonde hair. Is he meant to be sort of like a manifestation of a human? Or someone famous that I'm not getting the link for? Is it meant to be like Buzz? I almost said Buzz Lightyear. Armstrong, or whatever it was called. I haven't done science class in like 4 years. Whatever the guy was called that went on the moon. I'm not that invested in moon history to remember his full name, but that guy. No, I thought he had brown hair. I'm going crazy. All I can think about is Buzz Lightyear, Buzz Aldrin, Buzz Bacardi. I don't know. Many buzzers are coming into my head, and I don't think any of them are correct. I don't know. I'm just having a mind fart. Don't mind me. Just wallowing in my own mind's failures today. I mean, I did just get in, so my brain is exhausted. It's always fun working through a whole weekend. Like most weeks, literally all that I ask for is a Friday, a Saturday, or a Sunday off. Just one of those days would work wonders. And then of course I get weeks like this where I'm working Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Which, I don't know about you, but that's probably like the worst end of the stick that you can get if you're doing like a 5-day week. Because at least in a regular like 9 to 5 job, you know, you work Monday to Friday, then you get the weekend off. Everyone has the weekend off, everyone has a big party, and you know, don't have to worry about crappy transport to and from places. It's all good. But when you have to do a Friday, Saturday, and a Sunday, then a Monday and a Tuesday, that means you get like a Wednesday, Thursday off. Who wants a Wednesday, Thursday off? Ugh. Sounds awful. And it kind of is. I mean, there's nothing special that happens like midweek, normally. I mean, some people get paid midweek. I mean, I don't. I just get paid monthly or whatever it is, but I mean, just weird. Well, technically I get paid twice a month, because I get my regular job pay and I get YouTube pay. So I get YouTube pay like middle of the month, I get my normal job pay at the end of the month, so it's actually kind of perfect. It's like, I never have to go more than 2 weeks without getting an influx of cash. And this is probably making you think that I'm rich. No, I'm not rich. I'm just making more money than a student, someone of my regular age bracket. If you want to think about it that way. But I don't remember what I was going on about anymore. I went from Buzz Lightyear to this. I don't know. I don't remember what just happened in the last 10 minutes. Don't blame me. I'm just going crazy as per usual, and as every day in this house, I can hear the next door neighbour's kids screaming. I feel so awkward because the children next door, I did talk about this at one point, like forever ago, but the children are always like half naked. It makes me feel very, very strange just being around it. I feel like a weirdo. It's like, if I look outside my window, oh look, shirtless little boy, fantastic. Could you please put a shirt on? I do not want to see that. I do not want to be accused of being anything weird. I don't want to be imprisoned. That's not my favourite thing to do in the week. I just don't get it. How can you have, like, 6 children and all of them constantly squealing? Surely at least one of them would be a shy kid. But no! All of them, just shouting, screaming. I don't get it. Just sit them down in a dark room, make them play video games, don't let them do anything. There you go. Perfect parenting life hack right there. I mean, some people would say that just leaving your kids to play games is, like, really lazy. And I guess in a way it is. But, I mean, I'd prefer that to kids, like, going outside all the time, throwing, like, mud everywhere, and just being loud and obnoxious. No, if my kid's loud and obnoxious, I'm just gonna beat them. Not seriously beat them, but, I'll give them a good telling, I'll tell you that much. No kid of mine will be screaming at my neighbours. Because it shouldn't get to the point where your neighbour is literally so loud that I cannot record videos at certain times of the day. Because they are that loud. Because if I was to record at those times, you guys would literally just hear screaming. And then you'd probably hear me get very angry, or something along those lines, so... You know, I guess that's just neighbours in general, and oh my god, I've done this again! I always do it, where I collect the gold thinking I'm not gonna do any more of the, clan quests, and then I decide to do them, and then I have, like, no gold left in my habitats. Tell me guys, tell me never to do it again. Tell me to stop being an idiot, and to stop continuing to do this every single time. At least I have more gold in these habitats than I did the last time I did it. Okay, that's one thing I need to remember. It's like how I need to remember to do arena fights. Need to remember to keep my rank above 600 in the enchantment league as well, because I normally end up forgetting, and then I'm like, why aren't I getting things for my battle chest? Rah, 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 rah. Clicking all these habitats is the funnest hobby to have. Thank you, stupid me, for always doing this. For goodness sake. Surely we would have collected it soon anyway. Can't be far away. I mean, how many of these habitats have we had to click now? Okay, we're very close. We've collected like 86,000. Just do a few more, like 5 more. There we go. Claim. Fantastic. And now I'm going to refresh these ones, because these are all bad. I don't want to do arena fights, I don't want to do Dragon Fury. It's just tedious. Boring, honestly. Not my favourite. And with the collection, we seem to be getting a lot of pieces for the Brimstone. Look, I don't get it. How do we have 7 out of 20 pieces for him, only 3 for Amora, and only 5 for Gravelis? Why are you doing this to me, game? Just let me unlock the others. Being very rude to me about all this. And we're actually only like 70,000... 70 million gold away from being able to unlock this new island over here. So many decisions I have to make. Getting so antsy about it all. And how are we doing in these events? Oh, great. Position 2,000, position 1,000. What a surprise there. Anyway, guys, I am going to leave you there for now. Again, we'll have a new legendary to catch next time. But make sure you leave your vote on whether I should buy this bundle here with this lovely Yin Yang dragon in it. Because, you know, he is legendary, so maybe 26 quid isn't that bad to put in or invest into it. But, you know, I want to get your opinions anyway. So, anyway, guys, for now, thank you very much for watching. Vote in the description and the comment section. And until next time, I will see you then.